Good morning. Project for today. We're going to take the four-wheeler and we're going to make the racks on the back a little more useful. And of course, I'm going to do it homemade. I ain't going to buy that expensive bolt-on stuff from the dealership. Because really, frankly, what you can get from the dealership isn't really what I have in mind. I got two objects here that I got to accomplish. Two goals, rather. One, I want the racks to be more useful than they are just a set of flat bars laying up there. Two, I need to make a provision that I can come up with some way to load deer on the back of this thing without picking deer up anymore. I've already been told by the doctor that my days of doing that's over. So I got to build these racks, make it to where I can work around them to make something to get deer up on the four-wheeler easier. And I also want to add in saddlebags, so to say. I'm going to use 50 cal ammo cans on each side just to add some extra storage. And I'm going to do all this to where I can bolt it or unbolt it. Take it on, take it off. If I need to work on the four-wheeler, I'm not going to weld this stuff directly to the racks. So that's the goal. It's going to take me a while to do this video because I really don't have much material, steel and stuff to work with. I'm going to have to gather some up. I may end up cutting up some of the steel that I have to use for this, but we'll see. Just a little project to do, something to make things easier. That door's gonna have to get some grease because that's gonna drive me up the wall, that creaking. Anyway, so let's go out here and we're gonna take a look at the four-wheeler, see what I got to work with, and kind of get an idea of what we're gonna do. Here we are. I've already got a rough idea of what I'm gonna do. As you can see, someone's already had something up here previously. They've got some rather crappy holes drilled, but I mean, I can deal with that. I think I'm gonna build some tabs just gonna come out. Like come from here out to about right here. Maybe some flat bar tabs that I can bolt all the way around it. Right here, here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna contour this thing in this way, like come around this way, so I can put a pad on the back so my grandson can sit there and it won't beat his back up too well. Then on the back, maybe here and here, or here and here, I don't know yet, but we're gonna have some kind of leverage system where I can put something on here, roll the deer up, lift the deer up, and just use mechanical advantage to get him onto the back of the four-wheeler without lifting him directly. And then I'm thinking 50 cal cans maybe sitting over here to the side that I could put straps and tools and stuff in. Same here on this side, and all of it be able to bolt and unbolt. Take it off if I need to take it off. So I'm gonna look at what I got and see if I can come up with something. Okay, here's where I'm at. These are not the bolts that I'm going to use. I just stuck them in there for mock-up. Made these brackets. I ran out. I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to put one right here. And then in the back of that, I'm going to put a pad. Now, then I'm going to take a 1/2 inch rebar and I'm just going to bend it to the contour and weld it. We get it all done and tacked up, and I'm gonna take a torch and heat all my bends up and everything to make sure that I get any stress out, so that when I do take it off, it don't go and make it a booger to put back on. That way I'll go up about that high, and I have 2 runs of rebar all the way around it, welded in place. These will bolt and unbolt and come off easily. That leaves me this area here to work with something to help me put the deer on the back. But that's a different project. Right now we got to get the basket up first. Now I'm out of material, so I'm going to pack all this up, and that's going to be it for the day. But that's the general idea of which way I'm going with this. We'll see how she turns out. Morning. Oh man, this sucks. Just why? Oh, I mean really, why? I live in South Carolina, damn it. I ain't been good to my body over the years from doing dumb stuff when I was young, involving dirt bikes, four-wheelers, cars, trucks, and just general stupidity, along with a lifetime of working heavy industry. I got a daggone plastic left shoulder. I got a just freshly rebuilt right shoulder. I got a titanium plate and 4 screws in my neck. And I got a deviated right MCL. I got stuff to do. I want to work on that stupid four-wheeler. But damn it, it's just too cold. I can't do it. Y'all northerners can pick at me all you want. But as soon as I walk outside and that plate in my neck gets cold, and it does, and I can distinctly feel it, I'm done. My hands get cold. I'm done. So I'm going to Netflix and chill for a little while. It's going to have to warm up before we get back on that four-wheeler. Y'all have a good one. Later. Alright, it warmed up a little bit. Here's where I'm at right now. Got my pieces of angle iron up all the way around. Couldn't find another scrap piece, so I had to go buy this from Lowe's, and you would not believe what that single piece of angle iron costed me. It was only 3 foot long. Put it this way, had that hurt. Gonna leave a mark. And like I said, dude, I bought this drum, had a bunch of ratty holes drilled in it. I came back, I had to re-drill this one and kind of offset it because they had this hole drilled right on top of the mounting bracket, so that one's a little off. It's gonna kind of get on my nerves, but oh well, so that's what I got to deal with now. I'm gonna come back with about 4 or 5 inch pieces of rebar on every one of these brackets. I'm gonna put 1, 2, I'm gonna put 3. I'm gonna put 3 on this piece, then 1 on the other, and I'm gonna try to get them as straight as I can. And these holes being drilled the way they were previously drilled, I might have to bend some to get them like I want them, but we're gonna tack them up and see what we got here. We're gonna start tacking this booger up. Got the scale knocked off of the part that I'm gonna weld on that. This is just a mock-up. This is just tacking it in, getting everything straight. When I get everything made and everything done and I get ready to weld 100%, it will have a full cleaning. All wheel scale and all that crap will be gone. It will be welded correctly. Let's stick it up there, get them straight. Let's see how it's gonna look. Y'all had to pardon the wind. It's windy today. Alright, all the brackets are made. Now I'm just ready to take that piece of rebar, run across the top and make the basket. I'm probably going to come back later and add another one down here. I couldn't find any more rebar. I want something smaller than that just to run around the sides here. But that'll complete the basket. That'll give me a little bit more room. I can throw stuff in there and it'll keep it from slinging out for the most part. I wanted to come further out this way, and I still may do that later on, but the problem I have with that right now is the length of my trailer. If I come out too much further this way, I won't have enough room to put some of my other stuff on the trailer that I take with me when I go hunting, that kind of stuff. So if I ever upgrade my trailer and get one long enough to where the gate won't hit the back of this thing, then we'll cut this loose and then we'll come out further and, you know, all that jazz. After I get it done, then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do about ammo cans on the side. I'm definitely gonna put them on there for saddlebags, so to say. But we'll figure that out later. Right now, we just gonna get this thing finished up, and I got to go hunting. Okay, I got my center marked right here. The center mark there. That's pretty well lined up. What I'm gonna do is when I come out to here, I'm gonna notch and fold, tack everything up, and then once I get everything where I want it to, then I'm gonna take the whole thing off and lay it on the bench where I can get comfortable and weld everything up. But that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be notched, folded, tacked, completed all the way around, and then welded all the way up. All right, we got it all mocked up. For now, this will do me. I'll probably make changes to it along the way. Probably make it do more stuff that I want it to do. But for right now, this is the basic deal. No big deal. Some rebar, some old angle iron, and some bolts. And it adds a little bit more usefulness to these racks. I will fix to take it off, take it in the garage out of this wind, and weld it all up. Once I get it welded up, we'll clean it up with a wire brush, and then we're gonna hit it with some rattle can. Alright, I'll get back to you when everything is done here. Alright guys, there it is. It's finished. Like I said, I'll probably make some changes along the way. We'll see. But that's a basic extension for your rack. It works. Help hold stuff in place, keep stuff from sliding off. Pretty darn solid. Doesn't add all that much weight. Well, that's that. Now I got to load this booger up and get ready to go hunting in the morning. Y'all have a good day. Later.